Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Welcome, my beautiful Earth sign. We're going to go ahead and start the reading for March 2022. This is like this is a tree of life spread. So it's like a tree. On the top, you have the top of the tree as you go down through the branches, and of course, the trunk of the tree, and then the roots of the tree. So basically here, I'm going to go ahead and read this. It's going to give you kind of like what the issue is and maybe hopefully help you resolve it. It'll probably give out different energies as far as what you need to dissolve and how to hopefully fix it. Let's go ahead and start. Do remember that it is Mercury retrograde right now. So any decisions you do make, take your time to do them because all of us are being affected by that lack of communications, being going improperly, and so forth. In the number one position, we have the High Priestess. Even though she's usually considered just kind of like a mystery card on this unconscious intuition, driving those realms, sense of calm in our lives, it helps us find a deeper meaning and thought, and deeper meaning and through understanding. But because it is in the number one position, it's considered to be upside down. It can signify someone who is not as deep as they appear, or use their senses and intuitive abilities to control and manipulate. So it's kind of like that sense of falseness, superficiality, and even entitlement. A lot of ego in there as well. So it's someone that you're probably dealing with that's kind of causing, this is what the issue is. It's causing the issue. It's not clear on what sign they might be, because they could be an earth sign like yourself, they could be air sign, and they could be a fire sign as well. I don't see any water signs coming up at all. However, it could deal with one of those other three signs. It's very, very general, but you probably know who you're dealing with. That's giving you that sense of manipulation over you by basically using their abilities to manipulate you as far as superficiality, entitlement, and just kind of being very manipulative around you. So that is the issue right now. Let's see how we can fix that. We have the World. This is a major arcana card. What usually kind of drives you forward right now, it's been the culmination. This is kind of considered like the culmination of the Fool's Journey. It's a card of universal understanding of the higher level of consciousness that can be achieved. So you seem to be very intuitive, very into your intuition and spirituality. It's a completion of a cycle and the promise of a new beginning. So this is kind of like letting you know there's a new beginning coming. You've completed a cycle. You've reached a higher understanding. So I think you've realized that this person here is so manipulative. It is not a good person to be around. It's kind of a toxic environment to be around, whether it be in business or a lover that you have, or even a friend. It seems like you've outgrown them or have realized that, and now are more intuitive about really what they're doing to you. So they're being manipulative. What you have created, though, on the other hand, is a Six of Pentacles. You have created a card of giving and receiving. So obviously you have given a lot. You've shared a lot of your fruits, like she's sharing here with the little birds. So you're giving and receiving in the form of material possessions. It could be even a loan, possibly just knowledge and advice, or even just emotional support. But it seems like you have been given a lot to this person here. And I don't know if you've received as much, but you definitely have been giving a lot, and they've been very manipulative. When somebody's being manipulative, it usually means they're much more a taker than a giver. And you are definitely showing here as a giver. Right here, the energy to kind of build and keep going forward. You have the Two of Wands, as it is a fire sign. It's giving you the energy to go forward. This card represents authority, power, and persuasiveness. It could also represent, because you have the Two of Wands here, possibly even a partnership. It could be a partnership at work, or even the partnership with, as in a lover, or a friendship that you might have, a partnership with partnering in something, or some kind of collaboration. This card, it is known to be someone that's a trailblazer. However, you do need to make a choice. You have two choices here. You need to make a choice about where you want to invest your time, your energy, and your enthusiasm. Again, where do you want to invest your time, your energy, and your enthusiasm? You have choices to make here. Here, it's very much, an earthy kind of feel with this pentacles coming up. In this area here is what you need to dissolve. And what do you need to dissolve? Is the King of Pentacles. So that person, or maybe those feelings that you have, it could be relating to you and that partner. Maybe they're kind of, leading you the wrong direction as well. They indicate a lack of knowledge for money matters. So it can signify that maybe you might be a little disorganized or wasteful in the resources, or that person is wasteful in their resources. But it also, again, it indicates someone that, for some of you, that person might be so wrapped up in their financial success that he or she may not go about business in a fair and honest manner. So they're kind of just not, they're being very manipulative. It goes back to this card again with the manipulation and just kind of wanting to manipulate in the wrong way, something, like handle something in the wrong way, basically being that manipulative person, being maybe very wasteful with their money, maybe leading you the wrong direction, or just in general, if it's just you, then just kind of signifying that you're a little disorganized or being wasteful with that money or the resources. So kind of to be more cognizant of that, so not to be as wasteful. But if it is somebody that's kind of involved with the ego, obviously, and money and everything else, or somebody that's not doing business fairly and in an honest manner. So you kind of really have to look around to see who might be being manipulative and maybe influencing you, or just, taking advantage of you. You did give them a loan, if you have given them money. It seems like a very much a money type of foundational issue here, and maybe lack of trust. So right here in the center of the card of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles. It kind of go ahead and gives you a higher energy by using all the other energies there. The Page of Pentacles here, it's giving you basically the synergy of the reading. I see it kind of like a foundational card. So it represents manifesting your dreams, these reaching your goals. It also means obtaining comfort and success. She's a confident person, successful, confident, that her learning, everything she's learned will bring her prosperity. She's very confident that, I've learned things. I can go ahead and take a moment to just kind of look back and kind of look at kind of enjoy that comfort as well. Looking at those dreams and keeping manifesting them and so forth. So it is very much a earth-based card, meaning Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, right here in the victory position, what's going to help you get victorious over this manipulation that might be going on? It's a major arcana card, the Hierophant. Usually it refers very much into black and white, not really grays, right? Represents religious tradition, order, rules, very orthodox kind of dogma. He's very wise and learned, and it is his duty to uphold and pass on these ancient beliefs, to others. He can also, it's a kind of getting that sense of unlocking wisdom and higher truths. This is that symbol for there, the cross keys. So it's kind of like attaining that higher elevation that you want to attain, of not materially, but spiritually, which deals with this over here too. You kind of dealt with this cycle that you went through. You're dealing with this situation here, and now you want to kind of go on the right path, do things correctly, do things honestly. And then right here, what reveals what you want, it's the major arcana card, the Tower. So it's basically treated as upside down because it's what you want. You want to be able to, it seems that you want to be aware of this disaster that's coming up or that has happened. And that, yes, you might be helpless in changing the outcome. You can make a decision, but you're not in control of what the outcome is, right? The only option at this point is kind of just to accept what's going on in the situation, survive through it, learn the lessons through it, and then this new change that's coming is going to lead you into a more positive path, which is what they're talking about here, the completion of the cycle. It's almost there. And then the Hierophant with the information telling you, okay, you have to kind of, keep straight and, keep straight and narrow, kind of just keep being honest. Don't get influenced by this person here anymore in whatever situation they got you in. It sounds like it's a monetary situation, or that you got yourself in because you were so caring that you possibly loaned them money or thought they had better business advice. Here in the trunk of the tree, we have how you see yourself or others see you. We have a Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands here is very attractive, magnetic, energetic, confident, and warm. So she is not unnecessarily emotional. She is very caring and sincere and draws people in with her cheerfulness and optimism. She is capable of accomplishing anything that she sets her mind to. So this is either how you see yourself or others see you. So it's a very confident way of seeing yourself, or others see you and you draw them in. However, because you are good at drawing people in, this person might have manipulated you in drawing those people in, and maybe a business went awry and got you into a situation where it was a dishonest kind of feeling here that was going on, because they were trying to be successful, and of course ego involved. And now you're going through this situation here where you're trying to get through this. You're trying to just get through this change that happened here, but now it's changing into a more positive aspect, because now you have the Hierophant here saying, in order to be victorious, you have to have that self-awareness, that self-reflection of unlocking the higher wisdom. And then of course the outcome card and what's radiating out for the outcome, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is calm and powerful. He's a ruler that prefers tactical use of his intellect over, kind of like flamboyant, showy displays of emotion. He's very much grounded. He's very stern, but he's also very just, truthful, and decisive. So he's very just, truthful, and he is ready to make his decisions. He's just kind of sitting there observing everything before making that decision. And you can see the clouds of conflict kind of parting here, letting in more light and the light of hope. So right here we have the column of severity, and then we have the column of mercy. In the middle we have the column of harmony. As you can see, as you go back up the pillar of harmony, or the column of harmony, it kind of balances both polarities here. And let's see, usually by going back up it, we can see how that can be fixed. So we have, again, the King of Swords. You have that sternness, that you're kind of, you're just, you're truthful, this decisiveness, you're decided to do something. You obviously have the Queen of Wands, which is very confident. You're very charismatic, very confident. You draw people in and you can accomplish anything. So right here, of course, is telling you to accomplish it in a fair and just manner. Make sure, remember, there's karma, goes around, comes around. You have to have that sense of duty to uphold, those beliefs that you have in being fair and having order in your life. And of course, you're having to go through this major change here, which will lead you into a more positive path here as well. And the foundational one, where you can manifest your dreams. Very powerful cards here, that yes, you can manifest your dreams, reaching those goals, but you have to dissolve this situation here and this situation here. So basically, you have to dissolve the situation where you might be in that business that's not fair and honest. Somebody might have manipulated you. Maybe you lost money. Maybe you gave them a loan. Maybe you just gave too much to this person here that was being manipulative. So now it's just telling you that you have choices to make. You're almost at the cycle of completing the cycle, because you've already reached that higher enlightenment. You can see here, you've reached that higher sense of spiritual level where you realize what's happening and how to maybe correct it. And at that point, then truly fix this card, turn it upside up, and have it be what it means, that sense of calmness in your life, helping you find that deeper meaning through understanding and using that unconscious intuition and mystery to keep you calm and kind of more grounded. So I hope this reading is helpful, and I hope that it does give you some sense of or perspective of some way to solve the situation. And just take a moment to take it in and reflect, and see what your decision might be. But it is Mercury retrograde, so remember, take a moment before you make a step. And then if you do need a personal reading, I am available for personal readings. I usually do add an 11th card here in the spread. If there's more if there's needing to be more clarity for someone. And I definitely do that during the personal readings. So please reach out if you'd like a personal reading. And if you do like my channel, please subscribe so that I know that you want me to continue making these basically these videos for you and adding them to my channels every month so that I know who likes them, who doesn't. And please like my videos, share my videos, but definitely like and subscribe. Usually I go and do the readings that have the most likes first for those particular signs, astrological signs. So if I have more likes, for example, in Capricorn that month, besides the one that's a birthday month, I would also add that one as in the beginning so that those people can get kind of first dibs and showing them what the reading is for the month. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope to see you next month. Please subscribe and like so that I know that you're interested in me continuing this channel. I really appreciate your time. I wish you lots of peace, lots of love, and lots of light in your journey. Thank you.